get this. The Florida has a bill that would force bloggers to register with the government.
Wait, do you have
I got it.
Oh, okay.
By the way, bloggers, and I can't think of anything more humiliating than being a registered blogger.
Jesus.
That and the fact that it's a Florida registration doesn't exactly sweeten the pot either. You know what I mean? Hey, I love Florida.
I'm a registered Florida blogger. Blogger already sounds like the noise of like farting into a leather chair. It's already a humiliating thing to be.
Yeah. Sounds like Frogger, blogger, farter.
I just blogged.
I just dropped a blog in my... A Republican Florida state senator has proposed a bill that would require paid bloggers who cover Governor Ron DeSantis, his cabinet, or lawmakers to register with the state or face steep fines. State Senator Jason Bradore's Senate Bill 1316 would also force bloggers to disclose who is paying them to write about Florida's elected officials and how much they are pulling in. What?
Oh, wait, what?
The bill defines elected state officer as the governor, the lieutenant governor, a cabinet officer, or any member of the legislature. It defines a blog as a website or web page that hosts any blogger and is frequently updated with opinion commentary or business content. The proposed legislation would not apply to newspapers, websites, and other similar public.
Like blogs?
So the government gets to decide what is news and what isn't, which is not, doesn't say that in the First Amendment. That's not what the First Amendment says.
So he's trying to say that they're being paid, like you have to say who's paying you. Like, I thought there's like a whole thing where you don't have to tell people who's paying to do like
they can't.
Campaigning. Like, is that what dark money means?
I think that's what dark money is. Yes. Paid bloggers are lobbyists who write instead of talk, said the state senator. They both are professional electioneers. If lobbyists have to register and report, why shouldn't paid bloggers? Because lobbyists are meeting with elected officials, and bloggers aren't. They're just doing freedom of speech. That's why.
Lobbyists also blog.
And that's what he's saying. He's saying that all lobbyists are all bloggers are lobbyists. That's what he's saying.
Oh my God.
So he's saying, and if lobbyists have to, why shouldn't a blog? So if you're blogging, you're basically lobbying. That's what he's saying.
Lobbyists, and we got to stop them.
And it says, if lobbyists have to register and report, why shouldn't paid bloggers? Well, besides the obvious dystopian nightmare aspect, shouldn't all the major papers have to register since they're the thing you're describing? They're writing about politics and they're being paid for it. What's the difference between a newspaper and a blogger? You have control over a newspaper, right? Okay. Under Broder's bill, bloggers will have to register with the Florida Office of Legislative Services or the Commission on Ethics within 5 days of publishing a paid post, and then file monthly reports on who paid them and the amount of compensation. Wow.
Jeez.
That doesn't sound Third Reichish at all, does it?
Shouldn't the place that's paying me have to do all that? Why would I, the blogger, have to?
What the? Bloggers who fail to submit the monthly reports on time will be fined $25 per day, with the amount being capped at $2,500 per posting to be paid within 30 days. Broder's controversial bill was swiftly condemned by free speech advocates and journalists on both sides of the aisle, who were then demanded that they register as bloggers. They argued that if it constitutes a gross violation, it does. Of course it constitutes a gross violation. Sarah Rump, an Orlando-based contributing editor at Mediaite, which is a bullshit organization, they posted an image of the Constitution writing, "Here's my documentation needed to write about DeSantis, State Attorney General Ashley Moody, and Broder, or any other elected official. I'm not filing any registration or reporting my salary to Tallahassee. Go step on all the Legos with this unconstitutional nonsense." Woo. Go step on some Legos? Well, let's not say anything we can't take back.
Whoa.
Go step on some Legos.
Somebody said it to AOC and she didn't come out for a week.
The Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression issued a statement calling the proposal an affront to the First Amendment and our national commitment to freedom of the press. By the way, we don't have a commitment to that. I hope you don't.
What are you talking
Where the fuck
about?
do you get that from?
The time for that was a while ago.
That hasn't been around since 1777. The billionaires quickly bought up the media, and there is no free speech.
So who's paying for this? Some billionaire, probably?
That's right. It is too difficult to imagine a legislative proposal more fundamentally at odds with our nation's founding spirit than requiring citizens and journalists to register their publications with the government under pain of fines. Fire said later, adding, SB 1316 is not just unconstitutional. It is fundamentally un-American. It must be soundly rejected, and lawmakers should stop introducing such flagrantly unconstitutional bills. It's actually not that difficult. It's happening nonstop everywhere. It's hard to imagine something this obviously this stupid.
It feels like fake.
It does feel fake that they're trying to do.
This is a ridiculous thing, and then Mediaite gets to be like brave.
They get to be the free speech advocate, even though they are all for Julian Assange being arrested.
Is this to hype up DeSantis as, hey, it's like what they think Trump people like?
This is. Who knows? Mystery donor gives $100K plus to DeSantis. Oh, so it's okay for that guy to get dark money. Mystery donor. Do bloggers have to register with the state to talk about unregistered mystery donors? Or just if they talk about the governor?
No, don't talk about the mystery donors.
No.
That shall remain a mystery.
Florida Republican introduces Alec Bill to protect dark money in politics. The bill would make it a crime for regulators to reveal the donors behind dark money groups trying to influence the state elections.
Well, we have to protect marginalized money.
And I'm getting mixed messages.
Why you always go after the dark money?
DeSantis wants to make it easier to sue media. Free speech advocates say that's dangerous. Hey, Ron DeSantis wants to limit free speech in the name of free speech. The Sunshine State's public colleges are getting a dose of illiberal right-wing politics. So I don't know about that, but I do know that they're unbelievably hypocritical. And DeSantis, well, we'll see. We'll see if he signs this bill.
A fake thing all the way, because that's such a ridiculous thing to introduce.
So do you think like they made so this would be a good theory, right? So somebody who wants to discredit DeSantis paid that guy, the legislator, or influenced him to introduce that bill, knowing it'll never pass, just to make him look bad. Is that what you're saying?
It's just to make him look bad. I think it's like they think he's all of them, like media. If both people in media, I think, are like, I hope DeSantis is who they pick instead of Trump. You know, when the time comes. So everything that he does. Like, he'll have a thing where he had that, who's that kid that wore a MAGA hat and sued CNN?
Yeah.
He'll do all these things that look like just scattershot, like MAGA people are going to love this. He banned CRT. MAGA people are going to love this. And look, liberals hate it. Liberals can't stand this guy. And I talk to friends, you know, like my dippy friends who are like Rachel Maddow level brain. And they all talk about DeSantis like he's this big like threat. He's clearly like the thing the people in power are hoping is the new Trump. They want it to be him because he's establishment to the core.
And they can split the country over it. Yeah, he is. Oh, DeSantis is establishment to his core. He pulled a couple of good moves on COVID, better than other governors, but he's just another establishment guy. And so, you know, I will be advocating for people not to vote for Ron DeSantis. If you want to see my stand-up special, become a member at jimmydore.com. It's only $10, and come see our live stand-up comedy in Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Milwaukee, St. Paul, Honolulu, Northampton, Massachusetts, Syracuse, Cohoes, New York, Hartford, and more.